I'm worried about how Sakura is doing. I should let her get some rest. She should go home. Okay, that's... Okay, I feel like something's not right here, but okay. Yet again, I feel pain rushing through my left hand. There's a strange bruise on the back of it. Oh, our command seal is coming back. Am I worried about the bruise because of my headache? Or do I have a headache because of this bruise? I have no idea. Yeah, before I go home, before the morning comes, I should have someone take a look at this. Leo would be fine. Rin, Tosaka, or Ronnie would be fine. I wouldn't even mind Shinji. Anyways, if I show this command seal to someone I know... You called it a command seal. I'm sure that... The Holy Grail War has been sold off? What? What's happening? What was with that announcement just now? No, more importantly, what's with this bizarre transformation? Help me! Everyone's being stabbed, breaking, melting. Everyone's being processed. What the hell is happening? Feeling the danger, I looked outside. It was dark, as if I was staring into a hole. Forget the entrance. Window after window has been covered by that black noise. These are like what Sakura summons when she's corrupted by Avenger, right? Or when she's like becoming the vessel in Fate Stay Night Hemisphere. I'm gonna have to run for it. It wouldn't be good to get touched by that black noise. If it's engulfed the entrance and the windows, the only way left is up. Okay, touching that doesn't matter. I have to get to cram school. I have to go, but my body won't move. Yeah, no, what is cram school anyway? I don't care. There's no point in going. As soon as I fall asleep, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's horrifying. That was Shinji's voice? Oh, yeah, rip. Shinji reaches his hand out to me. He's begging for help with eyes strained in fear. But whether it's the quivering of his mouth or his pride, the words "help me" won't come out. Yeah, there's no saving him anymore. Oh, I feel bad for you, Shinji, but yeah, we can't help you. There's no point in rushing over to him now. On top of that, if I got too close, then the noise would overwrite me too. All I can do now is ignore Shinji and keep on climbing upwards. Oh. And yet, I mean, he is your friend. My hands and feet move before I can think, and I race over to take Shinji's hand. You're our friend, Shinji. Asshole or not, you're our friend. Ugh, Shinji's body is heavy. No, it's that he's been rooted. The lower half of his body is already fused with the hallway. Come on, Shinji, don't be selfish. Tell us to let go. You know, he's in this instance, I don't know if he's being an asshole because that's his personality, or if he's being an asshole about it to make us feel less bad about leaving him. Either way, I feel bad for him. Shinji lets go of my hand, stifling his fears. His crying eyes tell me to not come over here. He's keeping his hand from reaching out for help by his own will. Oh, 7. Run, MC, run. My outstretched hand was empty, powerless to save anything. The man who called Natsume Hitani his friend cruelly vanished before her very eyes. With a thump, a remarkably loud heartbeat echoes in my ears. I wonder, what's this feeling in my chest? It's not that I'm afraid of the abnormalities before me. I feel nauseous, but I don't know what it is. I'm suffocating, but I don't know why. But I can't just stop right here. Right now, I have to get away from that noise. Run. Oh, poor girl. No, don't. My mind is melting. Okay. Oh, I missed you. Why is this? Alright, who's next? Oh, no one. I guess, okay. No way. This wasn't supposed to... Don't tell me. These aren't the prelims. No. Oh. I accidentally touched it. No one else is here? The moment I reached the rooftop, I couldn't believe my eyes. The sky is black, the city is black, Even the ground I'm looking at has been dyed black. It's like an ocean of night. In an instant, the surface of the world was coated in darkness. The single saving grace was that it still abided by the concept of height. That black ocean stretches from land to horizon, but the water level hasn't reached us here. The rooftop is still high enough to be safe. Ah! No way! Not after I made it all the way here! Who's pulling at my feet? Stop it! Let go, Yuka! You're my friend, aren't you? Why are you doing something like this? I hear a scream from the third floor of the school building. I looked back to go help them, but the third floor was already completely eroded by the noise. There, already. No! Stop it! Don't come near me! Don't! I'll die! Not me! That noise is data. My confused mind calls up incoherent memories. No, it's because I'm so confused that I can remember that I can remember things I've forgotten. That black noise melts together with the data of whatever it touches, systematically overriding it with its data. Rather than a bandage covering a wound, it's more like bacteria integrating itself with the wound. I'm fading. I'm fading away. No, not when I finally come back. Their voice completely disappeared. The data overwhelmed and assimilated their avatar. Their mind, represented by the soul, was saturated by the data and absorbed. Again, this sense of nausea. My fingertips are shaking from this bizarre situation before me. I want to scream, "Someone help me!" And my throat is dry. But it's not dry from the terror. If this shaking was from the fear, then why? Why does my body feel this hot? Right now, my heart beats strongly, with a force the direct opposite of fear.
姫事を覗き見するなんて無粋ですよ。ちっぽけなマスターさん。
Was that the nun? A voice from the sky. No, it's echoing from the heavens. A sweet and seductive tone. A scolding / flirting, innocent yet wicked voice of a girl. It's reached us.
こんなところまで来るなんて、私から逃げられると思ったんですか?
Not really.
バカな人。せっかく忘れさせてあげていたのに、思い出してしまうんだもの。でも許してあげます。あなたは何も気にしなくていい。私があなたを勝たせてあげる。
I can, what do you mean let us win?
戦うことも、努力することも、傷つくこともない。
I mean, that sounds pretty good.
だから、何も考えず、このままお人形さんのように眠りなさい。
Nah, I don't really...
あなたに聖杯を与えてあげる。
I don't really trust you, though. Saber?
だから諦めなさい。諦めるの。諦めて。諦めちゃえ。諦めろ。諦めれば。諦めたら。
How about no? How about we don't do that? I don't know what she means. Just that the world is ending. When I run out of footholds, I'll be swallowed up just like all the other students. The only thing I can do is tremble.
そう、それでいいの。おとなしく眠りなさい。どうせあなたたちはみんな価値のない生き物なんだから。
What happened to the bits behind us? That's it. The darkness keeps telling me to give up, but I can't do that. I finally understand what that strong heartbeat, that sense of nausea is. This is anger. I'm gonna fight back and fight like hell. Right now, I'm gonna fight this voice, whoever this is callously deciding that all the students are worthless. That's it, MC. Come on, remember. We have one command seal, it came back! Come on. I mustn't look away. I mustn't give up. No, I can't give up. Even if this resistance ends up futile. Even if I know I can't run from this world. As long as there's blood in my body, I'll never. Come on. You're scared of us getting to the church? It wasn't something as grand as being prepared to die. With just not wanting to give up, I jumped off the rooftop. We can't hear her anymore? Does she only have domain over the school? Ooh, wait. If Alco and Toko are still here, maybe that's why she can't. Maybe that's why she. Falling. Piercing through the ground that turned into an ocean of night. Natsume Hitani's body fell into a bottomless darkness. Oh, never mind. I thought we were going to land, like, on the church roof and maybe fall through it, and we'd be safe in the cathedral. But I guess not. We're just falling. Never-ending falling. There's no end to this falling. Everything but my sense of direction has drifted away. Everything but my sense of self being torn apart. Not only is my vision peeling off in globs, but so are my possessions and memories. Soon, not even my bones will remain. It looks as if there's nothing more I can do. Use your fucking command seal! In other words, it's game over. No. I cried out, "What the hell?" as I screamed insults at myself. That I was too rash, that I made a mistake, that I was wrong. In my tremendous regret, my face was filled with tears. That too was futile, because there's no one who can save me anymore. Not no one! Come on. Has a moment passed? Or an eternity? There's nothing compared to falling through this space. It's like I'm weightless. I can no longer remember the light of day. The land I once stood on is now some 100 million light years away. My limbs have been suspended for so long that they no longer move as I want them to. It could be paralysis or maybe atrophy. My eyes have forgotten light and have since lost their function. Same with my mind. It grew tired of this unchanging world and is gradually closing itself off. My body is like mud, and my heart is like lead. I want to lay my mind to rest already. I want to forget myself already. Worrying that I may be here forever. I want to avert my eyes and break already. But there's still something bothering me at the edge of my consciousness. It may be my imagination. It may be my mind clinging to a shred of hope, hallucinating, but there's a voice that I just can't let go unheard. The voice is coming from far, far away. leaving a trail of light in its wake. The voice is completely burning up, yet it accelerates faster. Saber, saber, saber. Look to the sky. Reach out your hand. Just say the word. Call out for it. Come on, Natsume. My throat and lungs burn from thousands of years of disuse. My voice still won't come out. Even if I try to reach out, my fingers won't move. My mind accepts that it's just a hallucination, and once again closes the lid on itself. And yet, I hear a voice say, "Don't give up." Numerous lights pass through the darkness. Even as it's breaking apart, I can see a meteor cutting through the darkness. Come on. Yeah, MC, that's fucked up. Yeah, you tell her, Saber. I know that radiance. I know that voice. My lost throat. My weakened arm fills with strength. That's right. Her name is... Please come, Saber. She sounds very different in this. Like, it sounds like the same VA. Our girl. Did they purposefully make Saber flatter in the first game for the Western release? Right there, you could tell that she was like 2 cup sizes larger than she was in the previous game. I know that's, out of everything to notice, that's a bit odd to point out, but I swear to God she was bigger just now. Okay, my hand touches an outstretched arm. It feels real. The sensation of endlessly falling is gone. All that remains in front of me is my dear old... Maybe not. The sheer confidence in this blonde-haired girl's smile shines brighter than all the stars in the sky. Though her physique is small, her spirit, her determination would triumph over an army of a million. Her gaze was like a golden flame, burning away the darkness before me. This is the sight of none other than Saber, the person I had forgotten up until now, who I couldn't completely forget even in this garden of oblivion, who swore to fight alongside me, Natsumi Hitani's servant. She came to this darkness, which extends eternally. She came to save me, despite it burning her to do so. She's my irreplaceable comrade. But, a few million times, apparently.
そればかりか最後にはこんな虚数空間にまで飛び込んでしまうとはまったくどうせ落ちるのなら の恋に落ちよというのだ。
I mean, I think we already have Saber.
そなたの魂が無事なままでいるのか、気が気でなかったのだからな。
Saber grips my hand even tighter. A single flush of warm blood rekindles my frozen body. My slumbering mind is now fully awakened.
完全に呪縛から解放されたな。そなたが望めば次の瞬間には現実に戻っていよう。
Reality? Or like within the Seraph reality?
要は本来の高所で待っている。
Okay, the Seraph reality.
さあ、目覚めるがよい、マスター。
Unless there's...
そなたと世の運命を新たに始めるとしよう。
Yes. Unless we can actually... No, I'm assuming we're going to the proper Seraph? But then if we weren't already in the proper Seraph, then where were we? Saber's proclamation gradually fades from my consciousness. So does the dazzling sea of stars, and so does the sight of Saber. In the end, the only thing I was sure of was the sensation of those fingers I touched. Even if everything else faded away, that feeling would remain. Yes. Yes, I'm going to save. Of course. Chapter 1, Backyard of Eden, Subordination Garden.
女の話をしよう。目覚めた時から女は病理につながれていた。重い鎖はまんべんなく、つま先から頭までミイラのごとき死に化粧。自由がないと余人は哀れむ。自由はないと彼女は喜ぶ。鉄のドレスは難攻不落。城門開いたその奥にあるのは乙女か魔性の罠か。他人の秘密は蜜の味というが、さて。
Okay.
脳波の正常活動を確認しました。アルファ波、ベータ波、平常。覚醒状態です。先輩
Sakura?
この声が聞こえますか？落ち着いて、ゆっくりまぶたを開けてください。
I hear a familiar voice. Yeah, how did we... My hazy vision and consciousness come back to me, spurred on by the voice that's concerned about me. My heavy eyelids open. It looks like an infirmary. An old-fashioned infirmary I've never seen on Seraph, in a style that no longer exists on the surface. I'm lying on a bed right now. Beside me is a girl in a white robe checking up on me. Okay, wait, we're in the uniform we saw at the beginning now. When we chose characters. I think her name was... That's right, her name was Sakura, an AI in charge of managing the health of masters. I don't really understand what's going on yet, but it seems Sakura's been taking care of me. In place of a greeting, I say thank you. Aww. Huh? For some reason, Sakura's making a really curious expression. Is there something weird on my face?
いえ、ごめんなさい。何でもないんです。何の問題もありません。
Right.
自分でもわからな
Surely
いんで
it's
すけど、
nothing, huh?
声を聞いたらほっとしてしまって、きっと他の皆さんより昏睡状態が長かったからですね。とにかく目覚めてくれて嬉しいです。
Okay. So was that actually the preliminaries, or is there something more insidious going on? It said this was the story, or maybe just that scene was the story of the girl, but I feel like we've not seen the last of her.
アバターの反応はまだ鈍いでしょうけど、すぐに元の調子に戻りますよ。もう立ち上がることもできるはずです。
Sakura gave me a smile full of joy and relief from the bottom of her heart. I can't help but let my tension go. I feel like I just had some sort of nightmare. But that smile alone blew all of my anxieties away. But no, I can't just stare at Sakura's beautiful smile forever. I mean, you could. No one's saying you can't. Where am I? And why in the world was I sleeping here? Yeah, lots happened.
質問はもっともです。でも、その前に確認をさせてください。
Okay, shoot.
あなたは自分が誰なのかわかりますか？
I think so, yeah. Do I know who I am? I don't think I don't need to think too hard for that one. My name is Natsumi Hitani, a student attending Sukumihara Academy. But not quite. I'm one of the magi who came to the moon to attain the rights to the wish-granting Holy Grail.
そのウィザードというのは？
I wonder why Sakura is asking. Isn't that considered the most basic of basics? Magi are a special type of hacker capable of having their souls enter cyberspace. The body is something that grounds the soul, so if the body and soul could be differentiated, wouldn't it be possible to send it elsewhere? That occult-like approach led to a new age in the transmission of information. Of those hackers, the A-rank hackers among them were conferred the title of wizard or magus.
そうです。魔術が途絶えた現代において、唯一魔術理論を継承する人々のことです。ところで、今は西暦何年で、ここはどこですか？
You don't even need to ask. It's the year 2030 AD. Human technological advancement froze in the 1970s. That's also when the Western European plutocracy abolished the development of space travel. As for the question of where, I don't really know the details, but I know enough. This is the moon. Specifically, the legacy of an alien civilization that was discovered inside the moon. The artificial spiritron calculation apparatus. The Moon Cell Automaton. The Holy Grail that sleeps in the seas of the heavens that the wizards of the earth dream of. The Moon Cell Automaton has no will of its own. You could call it a huge computational device. Put simply, it's a supercomputer the size of the moon. Even all of the computers in the world combined wouldn't be able to compete with the Moon Cell. This Moon Cell built a virtual cyberspace inside of itself called the Seraph, gathering wizards from all around the world, or rather the Earth. This would be one of the school-styled grounds made in the Seraph. Wizards that have reached the moon compete against one another, with the last one standing invited into the Moon Cell's core and given the right to use it. That is the Holy Grail, an almighty calculator with the computational ability equivalent to a solar system.
はい。あなたたちマスターは聖杯を求めてこのムーンセルにやってきました。これを聖杯戦争と言います。弱き者に聖杯は与えられません。あなたたちは自分が生命として優れている 最強であることを証明しなくてはならない。
Are we just ignoring the happenings of the first of the beginning of the game?
その方法としてムーンセルはあなたたちに戦闘を代行するソースを与えました。それは何ですか？
Servant. Something to fight with. Something vital to a wizard. A partner to fight alongside. That is a servant. That's right, I remember now. For making it through the preliminaries and qualifying in the Holy Grail War, the Moon Cell gave me command seals and... a servant. A reproduction of a hero from the past as a familiar to contract with as a participating master. I think.
そこまでは問題ないようですね。じゃあこれが一番大事なことなんですけど。
Why did you hesitate?
ですね、聖杯戦争中のこと少しでも覚えていますか？
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course I do. Of course. I do. Wait. I know that I'm a wizard, but I don't remember a single thing about Natsume Hitani's past at all. Actually, for what reason am I even participating in such a dangerous war to begin with?
やっぱり他の皆さんと同じですね。自分が誰なのかは覚えているけれど、聖杯戦争中の記憶は思い出せない。
That's not
落ち着いて聞いて
great.
くださいね。あなたは自分がマスターであることしか思い出せない記憶障害状態なんです。
Memory loss. I don't really feel anything about that. But fact is, it's just as Sakura said. The only thing I can remember is that I am a master. I can remember. I was only in the Holy Grail War, but nothing about what battles I fought, or what opponents I defeated. There's only a little I do remember vividly. That just a bit ago, I was an ordinary high school student, going to a school different from this one. That it was swallowed up by an unknown darkness. And that I was saved from that predicament by my servant Saber.
乱暴な言い方ですけど、聖杯戦争開始時の初期状態にリセットされたようなものなんです。あなたは昏睡状態が長かったですから、もしかすると本当に自分の名前しか覚えていないのかも。
Did we not say that bit about the, school being swallowed up out loud?
あれ？ということは、もしかして、私の名前、わかりますか？
Of course we do. How could we forget about you? So Sakura asked nervously. It seems like she's wondering if I forgot about her. Her name is, of course... Francis Xavier. Right, okay. Mato Sakura.
はい、マトさくらです。改めてよろしくお願いしますね。
It's been a bit weird getting used to it, but I think I like the slight face shape changes on the sprites.
あ、マト真司さんとは無関係ですよ。私の名字は聖杯戦争ごとに参加者の一人からランダムに拝借するものなので。
Interesting, because in Fate, I mean, obviously it was the same in Fate Extra, but in at least the first one, their character lore was that they were siblings, at least in the prelims. So interesting.
とにかく急ぎ足でしたが、あなた自身の手で状況を確認していただきました。今私にできることはこれくらいです。もっと力になりたいんですけど、もう私には何の力もありません。
Well, do you have any healing items that you could give out?
皆
Maybe?
さん同様、私も記録の検索機能がロックされていて、本当にごめんなさい。
Sakura bows remorsefully, rises from her chair, then moves towards the corner of the room.
もしもし、こちら保健室です。目を覚ましました。精神、肉体ともに異常はありません。
Who are you reporting to?
それはよかった。では早速ですが、こちらに来ていただけるよう伝言をお願いします。
Is that Leo? I can't tell. No, that sounded like a woman.
まだ目覚めたばかりですし、今は挨拶だけで。
申し訳ありませんが、その余裕はありません。事態は一刻を争います。それに
Okay.
彼女なら、僕が言わずとも勝手に歩き回ります。
Maybe.
僕の知っているそういう人はいつまでもおとなしくしている性格ではありませんから。
I'm trying to figure out if this is Leo or someone else. It sort of sounds like it could be Leo, but not really.
すぐに行動するでしょう。この新しくも古い校舎を調べ回った後、生徒会室に来るよう言ってください。
No, it's not Leo. Sakura's transmission with that person ends. Come to the student council room. It sounds like.
今の通信聞こえていましたか？
Yeah, we were right here. Yeah, I nod in answer. The way that person was speaking annoyed me, but I do need to get moving now that I'm awake. Especially since I don't know what's going on. I need a grasp on the current situation as soon as possible.
わかりました。生徒会室は2階に上がって左手側の教室です。
Got it.
また、サーバントは2階に上がって右手側の教室に待機してもらっています。
I'm surprised Saber wasn't right by our side looking over us, to be
忘
honest.
れずに顔を出してサーバントのパラメーターを確認しておいてくださいね。
I won't. As she says that, I look at the back of my left hand. There's one command seal left inscribed. Command seals hold absolute directive authority over servants. It's a special command that invokes all kinds of coercive power upon a servant in return for expending one. Simultaneously, they serve as proof that one is a master. When a master uses them all up, what happens again? Whatever. What matters is that I have a proper contract with Saber. If I shut my eyes, I can clearly feel my vital source, my magical energy flowing into Saber. Saber's alright too. I want to meet with Saber soon. I'll put off going to the student council room and head directly to the classroom to my right on the second floor. Alright. Refrigerator, I'm quite parched. Open the door, search for drink. There's only medicine inside. Probably the kind that has to stay chilled. Yeah. Neatly lined up tea set. Places like these are where Sakura's personality seemed to really show. Neatly covered with pure white sheets. This level of professionalism would put even a high-class hotel to shame. The world may be vast, but people this perfect at making beds are pretty rare. Plastic table, cloth draped over it. Nice highlight to an otherwise drab infirmary. Various medicines. Handling these without medical knowledge is very dangerous. I'll leave them be. You have found an herb. What are these herbs anyway? There are tons of different kinds with different properties. Lumping them all into herb without specifying what they are or what they do does not give me good reason to use them. And so with that, Natsumi Hitani discarded the herb. Okay. Measuring height, yeah. Considering my height, until I noticed it's the kind that also measures your weight. Close call. Does that change if we're the male character? Like, because obviously that's poking fun at the whole women don't, you know, like knowing their, or, yeah, I guess they don't really like knowing their weight or having it pointed out. So I wonder if we're the male character, if that would be different. I had Saber wait in the classroom because she was a little hard on the eyes. She looks different from what you're used to. And waking up from a long sleep is mentally draining enough for you. So I had them wait somewhere else. Anyway, please don't be surprised, okay? Yeah. An old model laptop is laying on the desk, but there are no signs of it being used. Of course, I don't expect an advanced AI like Sakura to have any need for such an old device. Fair. With that though, I'm gonna save. That took a lot longer than I thought. It's pushing 3 hours. I wanted to stop at like an hour and a half, but things just kept happening. So yeah, but I'm gonna cut it off there. It's the first time we've had a decent stopping point. So yeah, so someone hijacked the Holy Grail War and tried murdering everyone inside the Seraph, but then we somehow were able to go to an alternate zone or a school, whatever. I don't know exactly how that happens. Also, I just realized I didn't confirm that earlier. Whoops. But yeah, we'll have to figure out what's going on here next time. And so with that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.